Ever look at your smartphone and wonder what really makes it tick? No, I'm not talking about the fancy screen or the super fast processor. I'm talking about the hundreds, even thousands of invisible microscopic parts that are the true lifeblood of our entire digital world. And here's the thing, chances are you've never even heard its name, but you rely on its products thousands of times every single day. There's an invisible giant in our midst, a true hidden champion of the global economy, and it's hiding in plain sight. I mean, get this. To show off just how incredible their precision is, they literally built a team of perfectly synchronized cheerleading robots. And this isn't just a cool party trick, okay? It is a powerful statement about their level of engineering and innovation. It's a flex. So who is this company? Say hello to Murata Manufacturing, a Japanese powerhouse that has quietly become one of the most essential companies in the entire global tech ecosystem. So just how giant is this company you've probably never heard of? Well, while you won't see their logo on your phone, their components are the microscopic bedrock that the entire tech world is built on. So how does the component maker get to be this powerful? The secret really comes down to two things: mastering the world of the incredibly small, and then producing it on a truly massive, mind-boggling scale. The numbers here are just staggering. Just take a look at this breakdown. It's basically a map of modern technology. Nearly 40% of their business is in communications. That's the heart of our connected world. Another quarter is in mobility, which, as you know, is just exploding with the shift to electric vehicles. This isn't just diversification. It's a super strategic position in every major tech wave of the coming decade. 40%. Let that number sink in for a second. That is Murata's global market share for one of the most fundamental components in electronics, the multi-layer ceramic capacitor, or MLCC. These tiny parts basically manage the flow of electricity, and a single smartphone can have over 1,000 of them. In this critical space, Murata is the undisputed world leader. And they've engineered their business to be truly global. I mean, over 92% of their revenue comes from outside Japan. And that's because they've built a production and sales network that is deeply woven into every major technology hub on the planet. Now, a market position this dominant doesn't just happen by accident. No way. It's built on a foundation of really smart strategic choices, a unique business model they call the Murata method. The absolute core of their competitive advantage is a concept called vertical integration. So while most companies are just assembling parts made by others, Murata controls everything. From developing their own special raw materials to the final step of manufacturing, it is all done in-house. And this integrated model creates this incredibly powerful feedback loop. When you control the materials, the production, and the supply chain, you get an unmatched level of quality, you're super cost-efficient, and you can move with incredible speed. It's basically a moat around their business that competitors just cannot cross. So what do they do with all the profits from this hyper-efficient model? They pour it right back into innovation. Reinvesting 7 to 8% of their massive sales into R&D every single year is a huge commitment that keeps them perpetually one step ahead of the competition. But this isn't just about defending their current position. Murata is actively building the future. They have a clear roadmap for where technology is headed, and they are placing their bets to dominate the next big waves of innovation. And their strategy is really simple. Be the essential component supplier for every major technological shift. Think about it. The 5G rollout, the EV revolution, the explosion of cloud computing. These aren't separate trends. They are all interconnected, and Murata is providing the fundamental building blocks for all of them. And they've put some seriously ambitious numbers behind this strategy. Their midterm plan 2027 is targeting growing the revenue to over 2 trillion yen. That's a nearly 20% increase. It is a clear signal of confidence that they can capture the growth in these key markets. You know, their forward-thinking approach extends beyond just technology. As a member of the RE100 initiative, Murata has committed to powering its entire global operation with 100% renewable energy by 2050. This isn't just good for the planet. It's a smart, sustainable business practice that appeals to long-term investors. Okay, so what does this all mean from an investor's perspective? Why should a company that makes invisible components be on your radar? Well, the answer really boils down to 4 key strengths. It's a really powerful combination. First, you have a dominant #1 market position. Second, a competitive advantage through vertical integration that is nearly impossible to replicate.
Third, they are perfectly positioned in the biggest growth markets, like EVs and 5G. And finally, there's a clear commitment to shareholder value, with a target of returning 400 billion yen.
Their vision really says it all. This isn't just about selling parts. It is a mission to be the most essential partner for the entire global technology industry.
So the next time you pick up your phone or watch an EV glide by, remember the invisible giant working inside. As our world becomes more connected, more intelligent, and more electrified, Murata's foundational role is only set to expand. The only real question left is, just how deep will their influence go?